YouTube. It's me, Zara. That's my Christmas tree there. I'm gonna try and make this fast because my daughter might wake up during this broadcast. So, my cat's gonna come harass me again because Mitsuki does that best. She's done that in almost all my videos, huh, Mitzi? Now you're gonna go for the baby. Okay, got it. Hi. Anyway, yeah, here she goes. I was gonna talk a little bit about my doll history because I've kind of lost track of it, and it took me an hour and a half yesterday to go through all of my videos, try and figure out what dolls I've had, what dolls I sold, all that stuff. So, oh goodness, here we go. Mitzi, get out of there, goofball. So this is where I keep my dolls right now. All of their boxes are downstairs, with my other hobby stuff and my craft table where I do my face-ups, dolls that are currently getting face-upped, etc. So right now I've got this giant TV cabinet, which is really nice. Those windows are tinted. I really do need to just put black paper in there though, but I'll get around to it eventually. So the dolls are pretty much okay. Yeah, the door is closed, so I don't have to worry about my cats getting into it. But, you know, as you just saw, Mitzi just tries to get into it when I'm standing here anyway, and she knows she's not supposed to. That's why she jumped up. Anyway, I have been in the doll hobby now for 6 years. As of October 13th, I just never did anything because my due date for my child was October 8th. So I wasn't going to do anything this year. And then afterward, obviously, I was working with a newborn. So I didn't really do anything at all. So it's just been kind of crazy chaos. It's still going to be crazy chaos. I'm always going to have crazy chaos. But this is where I store my dolls for now. They're all protected by glass and doors and stuff of this big old TV corner, yeah. Because there's the wall. It's in a little corner here in my house, in my living room. So that's where they are right now. Their boxes are downstairs. Any extra stuff, like Mycia has her fins and other chest pieces in her box downstairs, and so all their stuff is wrapped up. The only ones whose stuff isn't really wrapped up all that much, I mean, their boxes are still down there, and like my full sets and stuff for my real Pookie, TT, and Toki are still downstairs in their boxes, but the overall, like, dioramas that I had for my tiny ones, my little mini Pookies, real Pookies, Pookie-fees, their dioramas are still in my daughter's room. I do put them back in their dioramas for safekeeping sometimes, but I like most of my dolls to be together. Not all of them, though. A lot of my dolls I like to split up around my house, just in case something ever happens. God forbid somebody break in and try and steal stuff. I still have some dolls. Kind of a weird thing to think about, but, you know, high anxiety, crazy things happen in our brains. River, shut up! My dogs. My animals, they always do this. So, mom starts talking, need to bark. Need to meow. Need to be in the video. So, my doll hobby started in 2011. I count dolls received. I count it as dolls received, not when I ordered them. Just for, you know, when I got the doll, basically. So my first doll I got in 2011, I ordered her in 2011, was Lorelei. If you go back through some of my old videos, you will find pictures and videos of Lorelei. She was a very beautiful doll. I actually really enjoyed her. I've thought about buying another doll exactly like her, just for the sheer fact that I really kind of miss her. She was my first doll. She was a Doll Love, which was a cheaper company for those of us not people. I don't care. She was a God and Joy elf, and she was my fave doll. I had to sell her because of issues when it came to money. We moved, and I needed the money for moving more than I needed the doll. So, and also I knew I could sell her as a full doll, and I would get a top dollar for her. I also knew I could always buy her again because I bought her with default face up, and she would be exactly the same pretty much. So, That's why I sold her. My second doll was actually supposed to be just a practice head, and I even mentioned it was a practice head, but I fell in love with the sculpt, and I just fell in love with her character and everything, and that is Penryn. And she's a doll of Cecilia vampire head on an Angel of Dream body. I'm not really a fan of this Angel of Dream body, but you have to remember it's 2011, and the doll hobby was still a lot more fresh. The engineering wasn't as wonderful and brilliant. But I fell in love with her sculpt. She's still just one of the most beautiful dolls I own, I think, to myself. Character-wise, she's my faves. I need to redo her face up because I've gotten a lot better again. I've seen to continue to improve my hobby. She's always going to have these beautiful multicolored eyes. Candy Kitten Emporium. That's where I got them. She's a fabulous seller on eBay. Or not eBay, Etsy. I can't even sing it right. Jeez, Shaylee. And also I knew that I probably wasn't going to be able to replicate that. And I know for a fact that I can no longer replicate that tattoo because, unfortunately, I have severe carpal tunnel syndrome. And so it makes it even harder to do face-ups and really tiny things like this. So, I pretty much am going to leave her on the Angel of Dream body that I absolutely hate the engineering on. But, you know, I mean, she needs to be restrung. Obviously, she doesn't hold poses very well. She's kind of floppy. But she's still one of my favorite dolls. She still needs a new wig. She just needs maintenance. All of my dolls need maintenance. I'm just going to say that a million times because I haven't really gotten around to playing with them at all this year. They've basically been sitting and collecting cobwebs all year round. But this is my oldest doll. She is my second doll. And she is currently my oldie but goodie. So that is Penryn. My next doll was a Pookie Auntie. I no longer own. But it is still happened to be in the doll room here. She's not an auntie anymore. My husband, I bought an auntie, the auntie, whatever, doll, Pookie, because I like the size. I wanted to try a tinier doll, but it was too tiny. I think if I had gotten a Pookie fee, I would have probably stuck with it, but no. She was really cute. I just didn't bond with her. She was Echo. She was my doll that I was trying to turn into a water sprite, but she didn't really turn into a water sprite. I mean, she had a really cute little fish design on her face. She was really cute. It was just, I don't know, I didn't bond with her much. But my husband really liked the Pookie, like, cat face things. And so he wanted her. And so now she's his little, like, demon thing. Cat demon thing. I don't know why he doesn't like wearing the ears or the hands or the feet for the set, but he really likes his little purple demon there. So I don't know what he named it. He doesn't even know, I think, what he named it. But it's a really cute doll. I really need to redo the face up because, once again, like I said, I've gotten better at doing face ups. I just don't have the time or the energy, etc. to do them. I actually have done face ups. It's just not on these dolls. Not on the ones that need it the most, of course. So, that was my next doll. I got her in, like, 2012, somewhere in there. 2012. Beginning of 2012, in, like, January or February, in a group order. And I really enjoyed her a lot. But, c'est la vie, she's moved on. She's now my husband's doll. And that is how I got my husband into the hobby. Woo! Short stories. I'm making this video really long. I'm so sorry. I might stop it and continue my doll history. I had to give this whole big background story about things going on. So that was that doll. The next doll I have is my Eris Bee head. But she's my Ordal Nyx doll head, and she is packed away in that Merry Christmas box. They just stay in there. For all my floating heads are in there right now. I'm not even going to bother taking them out. I'll just tell you what I got when I got them. The one after that, because I got rid of this doll and I wanted to buy a different doll, my husband said, fine, then I will purchase your doll. So he bought me this cutie right here. And she ended up disappearing on us for a whole year here after we moved. I thought we lost her forever. This is my Pookie Ruby. Her name is Yumi, and she is my little vampire. I painted the little vampire fangs on her. I might erase them and just make her cute again. She was cute before. She's still cute. Oh my goodness, let's be honest here. I just added the fangs because I thought they would be cute, and I took the ears from his doll because he didn't want them really. So I was putting the ears on them. She lost her ears when she got lost somewhere in our bags and somewhere in our vast bunches of BJD stuff and moving utilities, etc. So that's where she came from. The next doll I got was a Hujo Nano Freya, and it's a gray one, and his name is Toby, and he is still wearing his Batman shirt, and he is in one of the dioramas. I didn't bother bringing him out because you can always Google what a Hujo Nano Freya is. He's really cute though. He's tiger striped. I full body painted him. He still has everything on him, still has the yellow cat eyes. If you want to look, you can go through my old videos and see what he looks like. The next one I got was my Black Tortoise Genshi in 2013. He is really cute. He was huge. He was really tall. I really liked him. He became a shelf baby, as I called him. I really liked the doll, posing-wise for the most part, except that he was really floppy in his legs, and he had the giant claw legs, and he liked to claw himself a lot. He had the really long fingernail claw things, and he ended up scratching himself a lot. When I did try and change him, and I just was not about to restring him and all that stuff. I just couldn't handle it. I wasn't ready for the size. I should have eased into a hound size. I shouldn't have gone from minifee pookie sizes directly to a 70, almost 80 centimeter doll. It was a bad idea. Poor choices made by moi. So he ended up going to somebody else in the Netherlands, and she was very happy with him, and I am very glad. He mostly arrived in one piece. I felt so awful. He broke one of those really long nails off, and I packed the crap out of that guy. He was wrapped. So if anything happened to him, it was on the post office fault, because I pretty much used an entire roll practically of bubble wrap on that fella. So I felt really bad about him, but for everything else was perfectly fine. So those darn fingers being brittle. Bah. But he was a gorgeous doll. He really was. I enjoyed him while I had him, and he was gray skin. So I got to actually see a gray skin in person and play with it. So that was fine. And he was my first male doll. So there's that going for him. My daughter is starting to wake up now. I might have to take a break here, and I'll probably just start another video. And that's probably a good place to stop, because next place we're going is down memory lane, talking about when my dog got a hold of one of my BJDs. So I will stop the video there and take care of my daughter, and then I will come right back. See you guys later. My dolls.